Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Final Show Films. I am Sen, your executive producer, and I want to thank you all for tuning in. Particularly want to thank our $25 tier supporters over on our Patreon page at patreon.com/fsfilms. Those being Jeremy Alexander, Samantha Bates, and Elle, without whom we won't be able to do nearly as much as we do now. So thank you very much for your support over the years. And those of you that are watching live, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we're live after a significant drought.
Holidays.
Yay, holidays.
Your commensurate mirth has been consumed.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Star Wars Outcasts of the Old Republic. I am William, or Shawnee, and I am your storyteller for this Fantasy Flight Star Wars campaign. Joining me today, we have Mara. Mara, who's not wearing her headphones right now and thus cannot hear me.
Mara,
All right.
who took her headphones off.
Jeremy,
telling
welcome
us.
back to Mara.
Yep. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I am playing Lysandra, who is a Zeltron medic. Medic? Sounds right. Medic. Yes, medic.
Hi, Mara. We're live. Your headphones are off.
Okay, yeah, they were. I was reading. Sorry, I was reading union stuff. I'm good.
You looked very serious. You were like,
Yeah.
And Jeremy, go ahead and roll Destiny for me.
Yes, Destiny. That is a thing that we do. Yep, that tracks.
On brand.
All right. And Mara?
Hi, I'm Mara. I'm playing Shavo Teo, who is a human ambassador. And rolling Destiny. Yep.
On brand.
That's more dark side.
Uh-huh.
And Sen?
I'm Sen. I'm playing Logair, a Chani Revenite warrior, or guardian, rather. And I will roll Destiny. On brand.
That's ironic. And Craig?
hey, I'm playing Nibur, an excellent veteran gambler who dabbles in mechanics and robotics. He is a Celestin.
What is it?
I'm rolling, and I have a dark side point for
what
you.
does it mean to be a federated gambler?
What?
You said federated gambler.
No, I said veteran gambler.
Oh, veteran. That's not what I heard at all. I was trying to figure out how you were like dissociated amongst several discrete server blades. Like,
No, I
So
should
multitask.
That's what happens when people come to collect Nib's many gambling debts.
There we go.
That's. I'm realizing I should have said Kriog when I opened that.
No.
Play game, have fun.
And Holly.
I am Holly. I am playing Roko or Rocco. I believe I'm an assassin droid, but it's been a while, so who
I
knows?
believe I'm an assassin droid. In
You're
reality,
a precious
janitor.
cinnamon roll who never did anything wrong.
Yes.
Also known as an astromech droid who
You know what?
Yeah.
might have assassination protocols.
Though I will say, like, there are a lot of like Trade Federation droids that believed they were assassin droids, but were really just mop buckets.
Go ahead and roll Destiny.
Right. Okay, this is gonna. Oh, here it is.
There's
I
a button
couldn't
that says roll
find it.
Destiny.
No, it's been a while.
There we go. It's going great for us.
So we were like chilling out, right? Nothing bad was about to happen to us. That all these dark side points would come and bite us in the
Look.
ass, right? Right, guys?
It's the Gamorreans' only chance. Give it to them, okay?
Gamorreans only fans. Where do I sign up?
So
Excuse me while I
when
throw
last
up.
we left off, a while back, the party had arrived on the planet of Nar Shaddaa, and with a cargo load of spice and other things to offload. managing to successfully wend their way through the streets of Nar Shaddaa to their client, Lysandra was able to get paid. But on the route back to the ship with their payday, realized that they were being followed by a trio of Gamorreans, who, based on information that was gleaned over the course of conversations that I cannot remember the exact processes of because it's been over a month, almost 2 months. The group was able to determine that these are mercenaries, thugs under the employ of an individual by the name of Kubis, who Lysandra recalls being a small-time thug at the time that she last knew him, but one who had a bit too much arrogance and a bit too much of an obsession with Lysandra for his own good. But who apparently has risen up through the ranks of the crime scene to at least be able to command a group of Gamorrean thugs who are not super cheap to call on. Who had surrounded the ship when Lysandra boarded and locked it up, and were basically waiting to try and get a shot at grabbing Lysandra whenever they could, or whoever else might show up. While meanwhile Nibnir and Rocco were going to Club Vertica to burn the money that they had earned quite successfully.
No, one of us was.
Oh yeah, did I ever get my cut?
Yeah, you were gone. I marked it off. I think you get 75 from the gambling thing. I marked it off of mine, but you weren't here that week.
I meant from the mission, but
Oh. Well, keep in mind you should also have 75 credits from the bet that Nib lost to you.
I believe currently all the money is with Lysandra, who has yet to distribute it because being followed by Gamorreans.
Yeah.
It is currently stashed inside the ship.
gotcha.
We pick up as Nibnir, Rocco, and Shavod, who had all been at Club Vertica and were returning with the signal that there were Gamorreans to try and deal with, as they arrive on scene. And as Lysandra, who had climbed up to one of the blaster turrets on the leatherback, had fired a warning shot, aka missed their first shot at the Gamorreans. As we begin a combat, as I believe Logair, I'm assuming you are directly inside the drop ramp of the leatherback, about to drop it and enter combat.
Yes, that would be the objective.
I am going to put you folks on my handy dandy quick battle page.
Ooh. Oh, I see. That is very fun.
Because Fantasy Flight Games does not use a direct range system and instead just uses bands of how far away are you.
Nice.
I built this thing as a basic range increment of how many spaces are you away from your target will determine what range band you are from them, just to make it a little bit easier to figure out who's where from each other. Essentially, if you are across a line from each other, then you are engaged. And if there's more than one line between you, that's a range increment, etc. I have Lysandra listed as far because she is all the way up in the turret.
Yep.
I also really like the battle sprite for Nib, which is just sort of chilling with arms at his side, which is very accurate.
It's because the art we have for you.
No, I know. I like.
No,
I like this one. Please don't. My point. I'm not being sarcastic. I really like it because it is serving maximum, and I'm also here energy, which is very much what Nib is doing in any combat.
And I figured of the environment here, Nib is probably a little bit further back because they just arrived, and Shavod is probably the furthest away of the group that is showing up, having been following behind.
Yeah.
So I figured these range increments are half decent.
And you could. That's what I meant, Jeremy, by giving you a traditional British officer pistol stance.
Yeah, fair.
So we will go ahead and begin with initiative.
Remember to turn the initiative tracker on.
Yes. Turn order is on. So everyone will choose either a simple cool or simple vigilance, with simple being no difficulty.
Well, it's based on whether or not we were expecting the combat.
And the amount of I will generally let you choose. Determine their initiative is using the cool skill when they're aware and ready for combat, and vigilance when they are when combat begins unexpectedly.
I'm
I would
assuming,
say there's argument for either, but it's probably more cool.
I'm assuming that
It is definitely cool in my case. I was 100% inspecting this.
given that I have to lower a cargo ramp to engage in combat, I'm assuming it's cool for me. But it might
probably,
be
yeah.
vigilance for the other three.
Yeah, I think we just walked into it. Yib was not expecting this.
Rocco was, but Nib wouldn't listen to Rocco
Correct.
when they told you what was going on. So I would say cool because I knew this was coming.
Yeah, I would say probably cool for Rocco, probably vigilance for Nibnir, who is absolutely not expecting this.
100%.
I think we had gotten a message from Lysandra.
I think that's
which is
probably
why we
right.
headed this way. So
Rocco definitely did. I'm not sure on
we're
others.
missing
It's
two
two
initiative
greens in either
rolls.
case for me, so it's academic.
We're missing two PC slots for some reason.
Yeah, hang on, I got it.
Should I have rolled the skill, or should I have hit the roll initiative thing?
You hit, yeah.
That
You
might-
also on the combat tab, you roll.
That's
the
yeah.
initiative
That's
thing.
why.
That's
Okay.
why I'm not in there. Should I
Yeah.
do it again and
Actually,
we'll just use my first roll?
You are in there, Nibnir.
Oh, weird.
The ones we're missing are Rocco and Shabod.
yeah, I can roll again.
No,
Oh, no, we're missing-
No, Nimner's is also, which is we also got a 2-1. We're missing a 2-1
Oh, yeah,
and,
also
a,
got
and a
2-1,
3-3. We have a 2-1.
Yeah, we're
and
missing a 2-1 and a 3-3. If the two of you could, if the two people could just hit the combat roll and we can just fill those in.
Yeah. You got it.
There we go.
Okay,
Vigil,
so-
but
so
yeah, but it's 2-1, not 3.
Yeah, so
for
we'll
me.
put that as a 2-1.
And 3-3.
And yeah, Shabod is a 3.
I like that we've got sort of modifiers. One's stern, one's perplexed, and one's bewildered.
Yes,
really good.
I picked that up from my game with
I-
Australian Jack, who has
I
a
like
thing
it.
on their foundry that puts that kind of modifier
It's
on
very good.
on enemies of the same type, so they can
Yeah.
be differentiated.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
I do the same thing when I'm painting minis. Like even if they're identical minis, I'll do different jackets or stuff. So it's like the same. You can look at the board and be like, oh, do you want to attack the orange guy, the blue guy? But adjectives are even better.
Yeah.
I want to kill the bewildered guy before he figures out what's going on.
So we have to give, and then Shawnee has to roll the NPC.
Yeah, I have to figure out how I'm gonna do this because I've been operating primarily off of a dice pool.
So
I don't think we can hit the stern guy because he's at the back of the ship, right?
you can just generate an NPC sheet to use for
Yeah, I
it
can
and
just do
just
this,
and just adjust the dice. As
It
you-
got me.
Oh, I just got.
I like your antlers, Holly.
Oh, thank you.
Why
I got them for Christmas.
They're great.
Excellent.
is
They're
anyone
really
else's character sheet
Mhm.
showing the difficulty dice as normal green dice instead of purple dice on their character sheet?
Yes, it is. Same.
Yes.
I don't know
I don't know why.
I don't know why it looks
I'm
like
gonna
that.
make
It looks like that on my end too. It's weird.
I'm gonna make a test roll real quick because we might need to reset the
Yeah,
the
just
thing.
really quick, just do a like a basic roll, see if it's adding the difficulty properly.
Okay,
No,
it
it's
is
still there.
adding.
It's
Okay.
adding
just not
it
showing up
normally. It just
correctly.
looks weird on the character sheet for some reason.
Yep.
I have
that's
no
weird.
idea why. All right. So yeah, NPC initiative. We're just gonna. Oh wow, they are real bad at this. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that is the skill they're rolling.
I feel like this is often a sheet that gets tinkered with. It looks like
I
it's
see
versions
yeah.
6.5.1.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I see
it's
that the
probably got
Gamorrean's
messed
name
up.
is apparently Achoa Piho.
Don't ask. It's literally just the randomly generated character sheet
No,
name.
I know,
that
I know.
came up.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, the randomly generated character sheet does give more Star Wars names than anything.
I'm about to
else.
say that is that is right up there with oh god,
Elan Sleazebaggano.
Yeah, Sleazebaggano. What's the name of the Salacious T. Crumb?
Salacious T. Crumb, yeah.
And there's all the new ones that are named after Beastie Boys songs, like Slow and Low, and
everyone's typical reference where they're going with a Lucasian name, which is Glup Shitto.
Yes, Glub Shitto.
All right, so
I love the adjective Lucasian. That's great.
It's like Dickensian, but Lucas.
Yeah, Lucasian. Yeah, no. So we are all going ahead of them because they all
the
got
NPCs
zeros.
they're real tough. They do not have good initiative stats.
That tracks.
All right, so
really
everyone's going first.
I would like to take the first initiative slot, but I have to look up what Breach does because I don't remember.
Cuts through armor.
I think Breach qualifies as like 10 damage if it's not a ship, but I need to double check.
I believe it.
Because it's a lightsaber.
Yeah, I believe
it's a lightsaber.
Cuts through like a significant portion of armor.
I know you have to have the weapon has to have breach in order to damage a starship. I think is like, but I don't remember what that does to people.
Yeah.
Nothing good.
Characteristics.
Hopefully.
Where did you go? You fool.
It's item quality, it's not characteristics.
Item qualities, yes.
Breach. Yeah, so weapons with breach burn through the toughest armor. Breach weapons ignore 1 point of armor for every rating of breach, meaning they also ignore 10 points of soak for every rating of breach. Yeah,
correct.
So 1 point of armor, which is a ship classification. So we ignore. So yeah, it ignores 10 points of soak whenever I hit.
Yeah, it's you need particularly heavy armor to stop a lightsaber.
All right. So yes. So the cargo ramp of the why am I coming through on my phone? The cargo ramp on the oh god, what the fuck's the name of our ship again?
The leatherback.
The leatherback. The cargo ramp of the leatherback lowers down, and there's this the fog coming off of the atmospheric maintenance exhaust from the ship that sort of clouds the vision of the cargo ramp as the three of you are like coming into the docking bay, and there's there's three of you, the Gamorreans, and the cargo ramp lowering, and then from within the fog there's just a sort of an electronic crackling that you associate with something being broken, as a not quite firm, not quite stable purple beam ignites as Loghaire activates his lightsaber upon lowering the ramp, and in full Sith Lord look with face mask on, eyes slightly glowing, cloak billowing behind him, he just walks towards the Gamorreans, lightsaber ready.
There's that sort of the Gamorrean look of surprise where they stop grunting for a second and kind of lean back a little bit. I was not expecting that.
Do bad things happen when we use our last light side point of destiny?
No. It's just you don't have any more to spend.
Gotcha. So I'm going to be attacking I'm going to attack the bewildered Gamorrean thug with my lightsaber. What's the difficulty on that?
1 second, because it's been a while. I need to double check on melee attacks.
It's a lightsaber attack, but yeah.
For some reason, Edge of the Empire does not seem to think that many characters will be fighting in melee all that willingly. It's almost like they don't typically expect people who are normal humans to want to get up close.
Really? There are vibro swords for a reason.
Let me see.
Mandalorians exist.
Melee attack. Melee attack difficulties are always average, so 2 purple.
Cool.
Modified by the target's defense. So let me check and see if the Gamorreans have any melee defense. They have no defense.
I'm going to spend our one light side point to upgrade it.
They have 5 soak, but that doesn't matter with a lightsaber involved.
Wow.
Such is the way of the dice.
Holy crap. 3 advantage, which means I could, if I had hit, I could have done a crit. I could spend 2 of those to sunder, though, I think, even though I didn't hit.
You do need to make contact to apply any of the like special effects.
Well,
usually.
Oh, you do? Yeah. Because like sunder is like damaging their gear.
Yeah, and that's like sunder is I want to damage their gear while I'm hitting them, essentially.
Fair. I will, as part of the combat maneuver, I think I can use ebb and flow while I'm attacking. Yeah, whenever I make a skill check, I can roll an ebb power check as part of this roll. So yes, I'm going to... Oh, ignore that. Ignore that difficulty and such. But I will spend that to suffer 1 strain myself and inflict 1 strain on all other engaged characters. So while I might not have hit them, I definitely strained them all 3 of them.
Yeah, there's this aura of the dark side and your particular presence sort of leeching off of you that makes this a particularly stressful environment to be standing in.
Yep. That was the first roll.
I believe that's your turn.
Yep.
Who would like to go next?
Well, this will be fun without the ability to upgrade it. But boom, 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 boom.
All right.
Unless anybody else wants to go.
Nope.
You are firing a starship scale weapon. The range bands that you are at a difference of do not matter right now. You are at what would be considered close range.
Correct.
So your difficulty is 1.
Isn't there a additional penalty for firing into melee with your allies in it, and for firing a ship-based weapon that close?
There is
Maybe.
not for firing a ship-based weapon that close. There is one for the penalty for firing into melee is if you roll any particularly bad results on the die roll, I might have it hit a friend.
Are there
like I can use a despair to cause the shot to go wild, but I don't think you have any chance of rolling despair on this. Although I will flip a dark side to upgrade the difficulty, so you have a chance of rolling a despair.
First of all, dark side point or not, do not underestimate my ability to somehow roll a despair, even though I do not have the dice to do so. In fairness, though, is there are they all grouped together? Is there I could target one who's a little bit away?
They're slightly spread. If your gun had blast, you could hit all of them, but they are not close enough that you are in absolute danger. Yeah, you can aim at one who's a little bit further back.
Yeah, because Lysandra is angry and passionate about things. Lysandra is not in a berserk rage.
Yeah.
So yeah, when attacking a target engaged with an ally, the attacker upgrades the difficulty of the check by 1.
Yeah, so 2 upgrades total.
So there is a penalty for attacking.
Yeah. But I'm attacking someone who's not engaged with you.
All 3 of them are in engaged range.
They're in the
engaged fair
range
enough.
Bands. They're close enough that there's a danger. They're far enough, they're spread out enough that you could theoretically aim at one reasonably, but This
Fair.
fight is moving quick. Like
Okay.
there's always a danger.
Well, I'm gonna flip that right back.
2 upgrades on the enemy, 1 upgrade on you.
That's diff 1. Wait. Which one is the difficulty again? The black die, right?
The middle die, the one that
Middle
should
die?
be purple but currently looks green.
What? Why does it look green if it should be purple? I'm not going to question it.
Because character sheets being weird.
Wow.
That's pretty.
A lot of
typical.
blanks.
That's impressive, Jeremy.
This is. Do you remember how I roll in this?
Oh, no.
My specialty in Star Wars specifically is the flat roll.
It's true, yes.
I roll that an impossibly high number of times.
Would you like to spend those advantages on anything small?
I
or
will
anything?
spend those advantages on giving the next person bonus dice.
All right. Yeah, so you can put 2 boost dice on the next allied active characters check.
Oh,
I
yeah,
blew the
could've-
I blew the door off of the of this coming into this area, so everybody has a free view as they are running in to what's going on.
Yeah, as all of you are trying to approach the ship, there's a
The
blast,
door explodes.
There's a blast noise, and the door between the door between you and the hangar
yeah.
bay just flies off the wall.
I could have used my advantages for other things.
Welcome to the fight. Who's next?
Yep. You want to go or should I?
I think you should go. I think
Okay.
it makes sense for Nyub to go last. As he's
Okay.
the least
All
competent.
right. I am going to I think I have to move 1 closer to not be out of range with my blaster pistol.
Yeah, so you
With
can.
medium.
This is
Uh,
so you are currently at this is engaged.
So I remember how combat
medium-
works.
You are currently at long range. If your
Okay.
blaster pistol is medium range maximum, then you would need to step up 1 so that
Yeah.
you can get into medium.
Okay. As I vaguely recall that there's something about
Oh, right.
can I
You can-
move 1 range and then do I have to take strain to fire also or
No, you can just
Okay.
moving is a minor action. You get 1
Yeah.
minor and 1 major.
What's
Thank you.
maneuvers and actions? Maneuvers
Yep.
are moving.
Okay.
Maneuvers also are aiming.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna aim because I'm a little freaked out. I'm just gonna fire, which I think means I click this button. I'm gonna try it. I am gonna take the 2 boost die though.
Yeah, the difficulty at medium range is
Is 2 black.
2 purple.
2 purple? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Never mind. I was wrong. 2 purple. Let's fix that. Okay.
Yeah, the
2
black
purple. I have 2
side.
blue. I'm doing it. Hey.
Hey, 2 hits.
Successes.
So that is a
7
hit with
damage,
an extra damage. So yeah, 7 damage.
Okay.
which they soak 5.
They soak 5. So yeah, it 2. Which Gamorrean were you aiming at?
The stern one.
The stern Gamorrean takes 2
Yep.
points of damage. As he just sort of gruffly looks down, as he realizes he got shot in the back of the shoulder, looks over his shoulder, sees the people incoming, and grunts.
I didn't. Okay. All right. She's gonna have a moment where Siobhan thinks to herself, "Oh, okay, shooting range was helpful. Okay, we're good. We're good. This is fine." I passed my turn.
Nib, since Rocco's player is currently putting children to bed, would you like to go?
Yeah. So I think Nyub is in response to all the shooting. Nyub is looking around for some place near the door to take cover.
All right. You can easily move into cover.
What kind of cover is it?
I mean, there's literally walls. Like you can
Okay.
like the door got blown off, but you can just take up like a cover position, leaning up against the wall next to the door if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah. So Nyub will just sort of run over and over his shoulder say, "Find some place to take cover, sweetie." And runs over and will just sort of kind of take cover and then reach out and blast in the direction of the Gamorreans with the renegade.
All right. Which Gamorrean are you shooting at?
The bewildered one is in combat with Lugair, right?
All three of them are technically within engaged range, but the bewildered one is the one that is like actively in the fight. Yeah.
Which one is closest to me?
Probably the perplexed one.
Okay, that one.
It is still an upgrade on the difficulty because they are engaged range.
Yeah, it is one upgrade to the difficulty, and I'm also going to put a second one in because I need to spend dark side to give you guys some light side.
Sure. So that's starting with 2, and then that gets upgraded once and then twice.
Yeah. So yeah, it's two purple dice upgraded twice. Once for my dark side, once for there's a friend in the fight.
Okay, sounds good.
Ooh.
All right then.
It's a hit, but it's a despair.
Yeah, it is. You're welcome. So it still hits, but something bad happens.
So, I will ask you if you have a suggestion for what bad might happen.
Let's,
because I have an idea, and but if I like yours better, I'll go with it.
I think I'm trying to think of the using bad dice. I'm trying to remind myself of the scope of how bad things can be.
A despair can pretty much do anything bad.
Yeah, I mean, so I think the most immediately detrimental, but also the most boring is that my my Sora sub, my overcharged like snub nose Sora sub, either explodes or gives out on me, or more accurately makes a sad little noise and stops shooting. I think maybe the more interesting is that the blast goes right through the Gamorrean and fries the ramp controls to the ship.
I like that idea.
Didn't we already don't have working wheels?
Yeah,
I feel like that was an issue already.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
what just happened?
So the landing gear is fucked. The ramp, at least as of right now, is fine.
It might not be in a second.
And I picked that because that is the thing that would be the most upsetting to my character.
That makes an amount of sense. Yes. Would you go ahead and roll me a critical injury? Not for yourself. Just roll me roll me a D100.
Yeah, absolutely. I would be happy to do that if Chrome was acting at all normally, but it is not, and I'm looking at a blank screen right now because it didn't like me trying to look at the map. So would somebody else roll for me, please?
Yeah, someone would just like to roll a D100 real quick.
D100? Yep, got it.
I did also do 9 damage to the warrior at least.
91.
91.
I think or did I get 2 successes on that, or just the one?
Yeah, 2 successes.
2 successes. So yeah, 9 damage total.
So okay.
Which reduced by 5 will deal 4 damage to the.
Doesn't each success add to the damage total, or the damage is your baseline only got one success?
The first success is the damage of your weapon. Each subsequent success is an additional point of damage.
It's one of those that I like. I know I was doing one of them wrong.
Let me double check that for you, because you might be right, because I know it's weird.
It's it's a problem where I know I had one of them wrong for so long, but now it's more I remember I had it wrong and not what I had wrong.
If the check is successful, each uncanceled hit adds +1 damage to a successful attack. So yes, including the first one, each one adds to the damage.
So that's 10 damage.
So 10 damage.
Cool.
There's one more. There's one more damage marked on the stern one, and 5 damage marked on the perplexed one.
Sweet.
Yeah, if the attack affects multiple targets, the additional damage is added to each target. Yep. So yes, with a 91 on the critical hit, you fire the Sora sub, and this shot goes a little haywire. If I'm recalling correctly, the Sora sub is kind of a sonic blaster.
It looks like a flashlight with a pistol grip, basically. But yeah.
So it sort of like fires intense vibrations to cause significant structural damage to targets.
Yeah, it looks like a Nerf thing, honestly.
Yeah. So it fires, and there's this burst of noise that carries through as it strikes into the perplexed Gamorrean thug. But it hits his armor in just the right way to cause a weird kind of resonance cascade as it goes a little haywire and starts to bounce around, and then ultimately clashes into the joints and gears of the ramp, and causes a spray of sparks and angry metal warping noises, as with the result of a 91 on the critical hit, anytime the ramp operates it has to make a check. It requires a test from the ship, or the ship suffers a strain.
Reacts many testicles. Ah!
Then the last turn is Rocco. Rocco, you hear shouting in Gamorrean, which is basically however much Huttese the Gamorrean mouth can manage to speak at any given time. But you don't hear the shouting in Gamorrean that everyone else is hearing.
No.
In that instant, a memory from your banks overrides the current situation, and the environment that you find yourself in falls away as all of your senses are overridden by this memory file that is forcibly playing itself over your cognition sensors, as you recall a moment where a tall individual, clad in heavy full body concealing armor, plated in this brilliant reflective chromium, but with streaks of black and red as sort of iconography painted over relevant trimming and main plates, dressed with a long flowing like ash gray cloak about their shoulders. You roll at their side, as a group of Gamorreans utter something aggressive in both of your directions. A heavily mask filtered voice just says through this deep sub vocalizer, "Zero kill protocols," and a click in your programming says, "Open all guns and kill these things in front of you."
Is somebody about to match my crazy?
So, when you say these things in front of me,
What
Oh,
appear to be
no.
Gamorreans in front of you. So whether or not it's actually the Gamorreans you're looking at, we'll find out.
okay, yeah, okay. Are there any party members in front of me, or is it just
You're not
Gamorreans?
aware of any party members in front of you right now.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah. Fire.
It's definitely about to match my freak.
Somebody gonna match on nasty?
Make me an attack with one of your blasters. You are at difficulty 2. 2 purple dice, which look like green dice right now. They're the triangle dice on the right side because they're currently looking weird.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm assuming also one upgrade.
Yes, also with an upgrade.
Oh, upgrade. Gotcha.
Because just because they can't see me doesn't mean I'm not there.
Very nice. 8 damage. And I'll say because you do have advantages rather than threats there, I will say that you are shooting at the actual Gamorreans.
Oh, good.
I will say that in this particular case,
This turn.
This turn, yes. I will say that in this case you are applying that fire to the perplexed Gamorrean. So you will deal 7, 8 reduced by 5. You'll deal 3 more damage to the perplexed Gamorrean. As you go away from this current environment and are currently in a different one with a mysterious, fully armored individual issuing the kill order for you to eliminate another group of Gamorreans at a different time and place.
Can I clock this at all?
Roll me vigilance.
All right.
Nibnir.
Any boost to that, just given my familiarity with Rocco?
Yeah,
and
I'll
the fact that
give
this
you
is
a boost die.
probably something I'd be looking out for.
What difficulty would it be at?
Diff 3 dice.
Got it. Okay. You said vigilance?
Yeah, vigilance.
Not my strong suit.
Vigil ants. These ants are mourning somebody.
1. I sneaked through. Wow,
Ooh.
that is a lot of blank dice.
Well
But
done.
I snuck to 1 through.
So Rocco uttered an affirmative to a command that no one gave.
Oh, okay. All right.
And their hazard lights flicked on in a shade of red and crimson that you have very rarely seen before. The only times you've seen it before is when something like this has happened before.
Sweetie? Yeah, sweetie, you okay?
I'm assuming I don't.
You don't hear a damn thing.
Okay. Yeah, no response.
Hey, everybody. Rocco's having one of little episodes. Everybody be nice to him.
What do you mean by that?
Just just don't take nothing personal.
That did not answer my question.
Don't worry about it.
Also, Nip, why is the ramp doing that?
That also is a problem for later. That is the Gamorreans' fault.
Nip, I have concerns.
Could you
We all got
focus, please?
They got pig
Whose
faces.
turn is it now?
The enemies.
And now it's the NPCs.
Yeah.
I like that.
By the way,
from the middle of combat, focus, please.
by the way, side note, because work and stuff, I haven't really looked at the map, so I had assumed that when we were talking about stern, perplexed, and bewildered, that was different looking Gamorreans with different expressions on their face, and I am disappointed to know it is just what they're named.
Do you think I could find that many different transparent good images of Gamorreans?
If you try hard enough, maybe.
I could make
Hold on.
that many minis of Gamorreans.
I'm going in. Hold on.
Wow, that got you, didn't it?
Holy shit.
And done.
That was quick.
Well done, Craig.
All right.
For our audio audience, I just drew some very realistic looking eyebrows
for the visual audience as well, considering we can't really display just like
Oh,
straight up
fair.
Star Wars images on our
Fair.
screen.
Okay. Yeah. I just suffice it to say you would be awed by the amount of realism in these Gamorrean eyebrows that were just rendered.
Okay. Again, I just looked back at the map. Shoddy, fair. Oh, I needed that.
That's good. All right, so we have 3 Gamorrean thugs who are going to try and take their frustration out on the person in front of them with a lightsaber. I don't know that they're going to have a good time with that. What's your melee defense if you have any?
1.
Cool, so all their attacks are going to be upgraded by 1. All right, let me pull up the dice pool here real quick.
They'll probably.
I'm using.
It's just
I'm
that
using
I got
a.
so many thresholds. It doesn't matter.
My threshold.
I have,
All right,
16, I
Gamorrean.
have 16 wounds.
Crude Gamorrean Vibro Axe. Oh, they actually have a pretty decent melee skill. They're pretty good at hitting things. They're just
Yeah.
not very fast.
That tracks. That tracks with the vibe.
Like
Difficulty.
Wookiees.
2 upgraded once.
Except
Do you
Wookiees
have
are
any
very fast.
abilities you would like to use in the course of this before I make the roll?
Nothing currently.
All right. Crude Gamorrean Vibro Axe.
I'm a crafty force user, but different kind of craft.
So that will be a hit.
Alright,
Which will
5 soak.
deal 9 damage. So reduce that damage with your 5 soak to 4.
Next.
Yep. And as all 3 of them sort of like step forward and try and swing axes at person with lightsaber, because person with lightsaber is immediately scary. So that'll be the other next 2 attacks. Same thing. That's a failure. They completely misses. And then the third one is nothing but a wash. So yeah, but between the 3 of them,
It got
only one of them
impaled.
It will be in a second.
I'm
If
sad
I roll better,
now.
And a leaf on the wind.
Damn it, Jeremy.
Between the 3 of them all trying to get through Logar's defenses, only one of them even manages to crush through Logar's armor and inflict any amount of injury. But that brings us back to the top of the round. Who would like to go?
Me again.
Sure.
Yeah, I like repeating that
Yeah,
order. I think
That
is
tracks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 2 difficulty. I'm going to spin that light side.
All right.
All right. And now I know that I can do other things. Actually, I'm going to use a maneuver to aim as well.
All right. Give me a boost die.
Which gives me a boost die.
Let me clear the general dice pool so you're not adding those to whatever you roll.
Yes, please.
Yep. Christ.
Holy fuck. Well, hang on.
Hold
let me
on,
look at what I
don't
can spend
spoil
all
it
those
yet.
on.
Let me see let me see. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, it's failing with style.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
true.
What would you like to use all of those for?
Hang on.
Give me all of the bonuses. Give
Yes.
me all of the bonuses.
I'm
I
gonna
need
It would
them.
be pretty fun.
actually. I'm going to because this is actually funnier. I'm going to use 6 of them to gain 6 of the advantages to gain +2 melee and range defense. So that I upgrade the difficulty of all their attacks by 3 instead of 1, thus making it more likely for them to hit themselves. And then I will give Jeremy 1 boost die with the remaining one.
I'm just saying, the more boost I have, that is fair, and I like that. But the more boost I have, the less likely I am to kill you.
That is not true, because boost die will only roll blanks.
I mean, it's still me rolling dice, so you're not wrong, but statistically.
All right. So I'm assuming then Lysandra next.
Yep. Same stuff there. Boost die as opposed to an upgrade.
I am gonna flip another dark side, so you'll be at a
all right,
single.
then I'm flipping it right back. You know how that works.
So you're upgraded twice, but you're only at 1 difficulty because of the range.
Correct. And I have a boost die and I have an upgrade.
You can maneuver to aim. So, it's a second boost die.
Can you maneuver to aim
Yes.
in this situation?
Aim is a maneuver.
I'm just saying
you can-
normally.
Yeah, aim is a maneuver you
Yes.
can always take if you don't move. It is a thing that you do instead of moving.
Well, I'm not
And-
moving, so
And
sure.
since you're sitting in a turret, you might as well. Double hit.
How much damage is that?
A lot.
I think I just atomized something.
Because every instance of a damage on a starship scale weapon is 10 damage to a regular person. So
And what's the damage on this weapon? Because I don't.
The dorsal turret has a damage of 5, so that's 50 damage.
I did
70 damage with the extra successes.
70. Yeah. I atomized something.
Yeah. Because there were no modifiers to that. You just sort of track the dorsal turret and lean it down and look at one of the Gamorreans. Which Gamorrean were you shooting at?
I should have chosen that beforehand.
Is the bewildered Gamorrean bewildered because he's dead now?
I mean, he's not just dead, he's gone. He was erased.
I feel like Stern is looking at me the least happy.
You're making him go away.
I'm going to make Stern go away.
All right, Stern Gamorrean no longer exists.
70 points
And
of
by
damage.
that I
is
mean
cosmic scale damage.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a large hole in the floor now too.
Yeah, like the turret tracks the camera. The camera sort of pans to the turret tracking to the Gamorrean. He looks up. There's a pause. The music cuts out for a second, and then there's just a pshoo, and then there's just a smoking crater with a pair of smoldering boots where the Gamorrean used to be. Yeah, that one's gone. Is that you, Craig?
Yeah.
God, what a.
He's perplexed.
I think I'm also going to say over the intercom, leave one alive. I want answers.
Doing the battle maps like this is the best decision I've ever made.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
In response to that, you just hear from behind the wall, yeah, like who broke the door?
Yeah, like that.
Co can make no promises on leaving one alive.
Next in line, I believe, is Shavod, if we're
Yeah.
in the same order.
Yep. I'll go next. All right. I am going to aim and fire. So I'll get that boost to difficulty.
One upgrade.
What's that?
One upgrade, because I'm still over there.
Yeah, one upgrade to the difficulty.
Okay.
Because there's an ally in the shot.
Got it.
I'm going to spend the dark side and give you a second upgrade to that difficulty.
Okay. I'll leave it for now. Nope.
It's a miss, but there's no despairs or anything. What would you like to do with those boost dice?
Let me look at the thing. I think I'll just do the basic boost the next person to act.
All right. So the next person acting has 2 boost dice on their roll, which I believe will be Nibnir.
I unless anybody objects, I think it would make more sense for Rocco to go next.
Yeah, that tracks.
Fair.
Rocco, there are still targets in front of you.
Hope I don't kill you guys. Yeah, pew pew.
Oh, that's actually a good question. Is Rocco making the pew pew noises when they shoot?
No.
Okay. Oh,
not right now.
Chilling. Chilling. Rocco is taking no joy in this killing. Oh God, that gives me shivers.
That's why it was a more serious pew pew that I said.
Just pew, period.
All right. There were no downsides on that roll, so you are indeed shooting at enemies.
Just
I know what I should do.
a bench flies out of nowhere and hits a Gamorrean.
That'll be
you said pew.
Yes.
A really quick roll the 2 boost die that you should have had on that. Okay, good. Extra stuff.
I forgot about that.
So that'll be 7, 8, 9, 10 damage with 2 advantages. How would you like to spend those advantages?
I'm sorry, it's been a while. What are my options?
So at the moment, you can either give boost dice to the next allied active character's check. You can spend 2 of them to give a setback die on an enemy's next check.
Or give a boost die to a specific next allies.
Or give a boost die to someone specific. Although I don't think in this situation that you will be able to do that because you're not even aware there are allies around.
Okay. Can I give boost dice to the next ally though?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to give 2 boost dice to the
then
next
I'll
ally.
do yeah. I'd like to give them to someone specific, but I'll save that for when I'm not in kill mode.
Yeah. As this fight continues, in your mind's eye, you just see this armored individual stepping into the reach of one of the Gamorreans and sort of stepping up, pushing their left arm up as a vibroblade emerges out of the forearm of their gauntlet and just punches it into a Gamorrean skull and drags it to the ground while pulling a blaster shotgun from their back and just sort of slinging it over their shoulder, firing a blast at another Gamorrean as you just unload with your own blasters. That's gonna be your turn, Nibdir.
I'm showing the
So,
I'm showing the stream viewers a copyright friendly like small snapshot of the thing that we're seeing for a moment.
I'm pretty sure with my alterations, it goes under Creative Commons now.
Yeah.
So,
Extensive. Artistic.
Holly, do you think that Nib has seen Rocco like this specifically before?
I think we discussed it thinking way back.
Yes.
I believe he's seen it like once.
Okay. All right.
But
I know
no one else has.
Yeah, I know he's aware of the memory issues, but I was curious about this sort of like this one.
I believe shortly after.
How do you think we handled it then? Because my thought is essentially a couple different ways. One would be trying to essentially shut Rocco off and basically try turning it off and on again. The classic IT solution. 2 would be maybe triggering a memory cascade of more recent memories to kind of flush whatever these old ones are. But because this specifically impacts like your character's capacity to act and also memory, I want to ask you which of those you feel would have been done and thus what he would be trying again now.
So I feel like, because in my mind, the first time that Nib saw this was like shortly after they met. I feel like it was probably more of a panic, turn it off, turn it back on.
Okay.
Type situation.
All right. And then out of character, are you okay with that?
Yeah, do whatever you want to my character.
Okay. All right. All right. Then yeah. So while Rocco is focused on these enemies, an unclear number of which are in front of them, Yib is going to try to sneak up behind them and deactivate. Essentially do the override on the. I assume it's on the back of the astromech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holly, that's not something you've ever told me before.
Oh, do whatever you want to my characters.
Yeah, that's normally something only I say.
I'm not going. I have a response to that. I'm not going to say that, John.
You can text me.
It would probably apply also in the in the Night Grove game.
I was thinking of our Sunday night characters.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so I would assume that's computers.
Yeah,
or mechanics.
Either computers or mechanics, whichever you're trying to approach it with. Either
probably,
you're just trying to reach in and grab a power plug, or you're trying to like.
I think it's a manual switch, so I think it's probably mechanics. What is my difficulty there?
In this case, we're gonna go with difficulty 3, and I'm gonna upgrade it with a dark side.
Fair.
What happens on a despair?
We'll find out.
So 1 upgrade. I do get 1 boost die on this roll from one of my talents.
Yes, because you have speak by Narek, yeah.
Yeah. So oh no, I think that's if I'm telling an NPC to do something. This is from my gifted robotics.
That's
thing.
right, yeah.
So same effect, just different situations. Okay. I hope that's the right amount of stuff that I have applied. Okay. 2 success and an advantage.
I like that when you roll 5 positive dice versus 3 negative dice, you succeed. Whereas when I roll 5 positive dice versus 2 negative dice, I fail.
This is better than my standard dice luck in this system, which generally results in just nothing.
So, what would you like to spend that advantage on?
It has Rocco taken any strain?
No, not yet.
Okay. I would I think I would need 2 to give it to Rocco's roll, right? So
yes.
Let's see. I'd like to notice if I can, I'd like to notice something important. Maybe something about Rocco, like any specific differences other than those that I've already noticed that have triggered this. Anything that might give me a clue on what specifically is happening here.
Yeah, I'll say you get a very brief read on some of the some of the activity going on in Rocco's core.
In Rocco's modern life.
As
Rocco's previous life.
As you're reaching in and just activating a hard kill switch, which it'll take a second for Rocco to power back on, so they're probably going to be out for the next round of combat.
Go to sleep.
You get a brief view into the binary read of what is going on in Rocco's core, and you're sort of getting multiple designations enemy, single designation master.
That ain't good.
The single designation master is corresponding to a ghost blip. There is no actual person standing where the designation is indicating that master is.
That's really not good.
Yeah, probably not something to worry about too hard.
And that's about what you get as you turn Rocco off. Rocco, in this moment, the encounter is very heavily turning in your favor. You've never once doubted your master's ability in combat. The individual sort of backs up, reverse headbutts a Gamorrean who's trying to raise an axe, sends them sprawling back, flips the shotgun over their shoulder and fires into their chest as they bring a hand forward and punch into another Gamorrean's face with that vibro blade on their fist. And they sort of turn and look. Rocco, remember, that filtered voice comes through their mask. Next time, and everything goes black. And that's all that you get. You're unconscious right now, as you've been
Yep.
turned off. NPCs. There's only 2 left. And I don't think they're looking that hot. Let's see if they're any kind of smart. My typical answer is no, because they've got 1 green die for most of these roles. But let's find out.
I mean, that just depends on who you ask.
No, they're not smart enough to know they should be running right now.
The most satisfying kind of enemy.
So they're gonna keep trying to fight. Yerg. All right. NPC roll. We have your defense is what, 2 higher now?
Yes, I have defense of 3.
Got 2 attacks coming your way.
Ooh.
Actually a hit.
Yeah.
How? They rolled less die than me, had more difficulty, 2 upgrades on the difficulty, and got a success and a fucking triumph.
Sometimes
I like to blame motivation due to the fact that one of them evaporated.
There we go.
Yep. One of them did in fact evaporate, and they really need to not be dead right now. So they're going to spend
Poor Gary.
They're going to spend that triumph on activating a critical hit. And the Gamorrean Vibrax does have vicious 3, so if you could roll me a critical injury with +3 with a +30 technically to the modifier.
I got a horrific injury.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Roll a d10 to determine which characteristic it's affecting.
It's okay. You have a medic.
Yeah, you have a medic who can fix this, and it's not a permanent injury. Once the horrific injury is healed, the modification, your presence is down by 1. The modification to your presence goes away when the critical injury is healed.
This system hates me.
I mean, it could have been worse.
Yeah, I could have died instantly.
I think conceivably, yes, with a +30.
Yeah, with a +30, I could have died instantly, yes.
Yeah.
And 1 more attack. That one's a miss.
But barely a miss.
How much damage did I take off that hit, by the way?
Oh, they only got 1 hit, so 8 reduced to
by your armor,
reduced by your
or your soak.
Yeah, so
which is 4, so yeah.
My soak is 5. So
yeah, so 3. You take 3.
That's not so bad.
As this axe sort of cracks across and catches you in the jaw, and it cuts through the mask that you wear on your lower jaw, and there's now a vicious angry wound across your lower jaw that's kind of locking up your jaw and making it hard to speak and maintain your presence right now.
I think would make me scarier.
Yeah, but he gave you that injury, so
you're less scary to them.
I don't know. If you ripped a guy's jaw half off and he continued to stand and fight you, that would be terrifying.
All right. That's all the bad guys. Who's next?
I would like to hit something.
Are we back up to the top of the round?
Yeah, we're back at the top.
Oh, cool. I think you should hit the one that just hit you.
I'm gonna aim, and I'm gonna use a light side point. And this time I'm gonna remember to add a force die to it so I can use ebb and flow.
Wasn't that the ship from Knights of the Old Republic?
That's the Ebon Hawk.
No, I know, but I also know it's not.
Can you clear out the GM pool?
Oh yeah, 1 second. Dice pool. Make sure there's nothing in there. Go ahead. Smack.
Motherfucker!
There you go. There you go.
So that's 10 damage, breach 1, so no soak. And I take a strain and inflict a strain on everybody engaged with me.
Yep. Well, that Gamorrean's gone.
So yeah, so hits me with the axe, turn, and then there's no visible telegraphing, just the blade, the arm and blade just go, and half a Gamorrean falls to the ground.
Just a Gamorrean grunt and he's gone.
Just pivot on the heel towards the other one.
Who's next?
I'll go because go ahead.
Because I did hear Lysandra, I will, as I pivot towards the other one, in Hutties through the mask, drop the axe.
That reinforces what I was planning to do, so that works.
Yeah.
So yeah, the cannon just turns and pivots, and we don't have a visible targeting system, but I feel like the Gamorrean might feel like there is a little red dot on their whole body.
Yeah.
From two sources.
You got one chance to get out of this alive. Listen to him.
Roll me whichever social skill you think is appropriate. I'm going to assume intimidate. I believe intimidate's a skill here.
Yes, no, it's coercion.
Coercion, yeah. Roll coercion.
Can I help and add a boost die rather than taking it?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead.
So Nip behind the Gamorrean, Nip, who does speak Huttese, because of his time with the cartels, will just yell, "Do what they say, or I'll turn this thing back on!" And just sort of like try to make it look like I'm holding a giant astromech-shaped gun, which I basically am.
It's going to be difficulty 1 because you're just kind of going against their willpower. So yeah.
All right. So a boost die.
Gamorreans,
Fortunately,
very easy.
Intimidate is not one of my best skills. Could I make a case for negotiation?
Sure.
Okay, I'm better at that, and I'm taking out the advantage I automatically get because I assume they are not affected by any pheromones because I'm on a ship.
You're all the way in the gunnery seat. Yeah,
right.
So probably not.
Unless the pheromones are their own adrenaline and fear.
Unless we develop some sort of device to pipe your pheromones through the atmosphere, the atmosphere regulator of the ship, in which case they would have been dispersed via this fog that came out when I lowered the ramp.
I feel like we don't have that yet, and probably people would object to having Zeltron sent.
Lysandra would object to that.
We just need some like spray mister bottles.
Roll that again, because you put a setback die instead of a difficulty die.
Holy. You're correct.
Still the most Jeremy-ass roll I've ever seen.
No, I rolled that same thing earlier.
There you go.
Hey.
I will take that threat as strain.
Sure.
Because Lysandra is
annoyed.
Serious. Annoyed is certainly a way to put it.
Like developing a migraine level of annoyed?
A little bit.
Developing anger.
Let the rage flow through you.
As you just point the gun down, the Gamorrean looks up at that whole situation.
Looks to the hole in the ground.
Looks at the smoldering crater that was one of his friends and the two halves of his other friend. And just kind of looks over and drops his axe.
Good boy.
I raise Are we out of initiative?
Unless the other two that are present want to do something.
No.
All right, initiative.
They're like, fuck this, we're murdering.
Rocco's currently turned off, so
Yeah,
I mean, I
Rocco's
did
currently
flip
off.
it off and on, but I assume Rocco's booting back
Yeah,
up.
Rocco is going to be out of combat for a turn while they boot back up. So,
is this Gamorrean silhouette 1?
probably.
I'm going to lift him and just telekinetically move him into the cargo bay.
You just hear, you stay right where you are. I am coming down there. To the Gamorrean.
Oh, I assumed you were talking to the captain.
You hear back in Hutties, can't stay where am being moved.
Back in Uddies, that's no fucking excuse.
So you all
Yeah.
bring the
Craig, what the fuck?
God damn it. Now what do I have to go and look at?
Oh, it's a pun.
Nothing.
Aw. We're back.
just the
Craig disappears.
My half brother.
It was
Which-
it
which
was such a
half?
bad pun. My camera shut off.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I if everybody else is going inside, Nib is going to stay with Rocco until Rocco boots back up, but we'll kind of go, well, waste not, want not, and I'll go through the remains of the Gamorreans.
Yep.
Fair.
Bush.
I'll put on gloves.
Okay.
each of them is wearing beast hide armor, which is...
Well, one of them's wearing half plate.
I was about to say,
Craig!
only the one who's still alive is still usable.
Yeah.
But the damaged equipment can... Well, no. Only one of the suits that was on the dead people is still around, because the third one was vaporized.
Yeah, fair.
There are a pair of boots that are in very poor condition.
Yeah, there's a pair of very poor condition boots.
I mean, I'll tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for credits, obviously, and anything that is like either usable as is for mechanical stuff, or could be broken down into usable parts.
So the bits of the Gamorrean that was sliced in half's armor can probably be broken down into parts.
Okay.
And there are 2 vibro axes, one from the guy who was sliced in half, and one from the guy who surrendered.
Hell yeah.
The third guy was vaporized along with his vibro axe.
Yeah, I will take those as is, and then break them down when I have time.
Actually, if you could give me one of those vibraxes, I'd appreciate it.
If you get to Nib before he breaks them down.
Yeah, they are crude Gamorrean vibro axes, which means they are down a step in quality, but they are damage 7, crit 4 with pierce 2 and vicious 3.
I just want those. I want the power packs, and I want the vibration mechanisms.
I want to see if I can use them to repair my lightsaber, or rather mechanically to create my crossguard saber form, which is damaged.
I'm gonna go over to Nib as your
Oh, and they've each got 50 credits on them.
Woo!
One of them used to have 50 credits on them.
Yeah, the third one does not. As it turns out, when you blast an individual with a ship scale gun, you don't get their loot because it's gone.
Oh man, this one's only got 50 credits in $50.
So what exactly did you mean? Because they seemed fine to me. I'm going to be pulling out a handkerchief and just sort of wiping any sort of blood or viscera that is on Rocco off.
Yeah, Rocco, you're booting back up. You kind of had a blackout moment there. You don't really remember what was going on during that.
Oh, we're just we're fighting, astromechs. They're kind of big scale, right, in terms of targeting, right?
Mhm.
You're looking at stars and everything. So sometimes, when you adjust them out to do some close range shooting, some of the targeting can get a little funny. So I just, we're working out some of the kinks there. That's all. Usually, usually when we're letting Rocco do their thing, we probably want to be, kind of like, but behind Rocco mostly. But they're doing great.
Isn't the thing about astromechs that they can just sort of turn 360 though?
Well, yeah. So you just gotta, you go behind, like in a little circle, like strafing, and he'll sort of do a little sidestep.
So just to double check, so I don't remember anything, right?
No, yeah, you heard noise, and then
Just blank.
what all of that, the memory that just rose up overwrote your ability to write memory. So you did not write any memory for whatever happened during that period, and the memory itself has gone back into locked storage. You cannot access it.
So the last thing I remember is getting to the ship, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. And I'm booting back up.
Yep.
Okay, well, armed and ready.
Yep.
All right. I barely understand that. I'm not a tech person.
Your system clock tells you that about a minute or two has passed. So apparently there was some downtime there.
I will, if I see Rocco booting back up, I will whistle quickly in binary. Combat over, which sounds like.
Happened?
We won. Well, we took one of them inside for questions.
What happened?
This is all in whistles. I don't know if
Okay.
Shavod if Shavod speaks binary. If
All
so,
right.
we're cooked.
I'm going to go help with the questioning.
Oh,
and-
that's probably good. I'll clean up out here. Give the ramp a little tune up. Damn Gamorreans, always hard on the hardware, right?
Yes.
In binary, I shut the fucking door.
Wait, what? Sorry, what'd they say in binary?
I shot the fucking door.
Okay.
Here, just go ahead and give me a full movement checkout. Just and I'll tell you more in just a sec. And I'll sort of try to distract Rocco until Shavod is inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shavod's gonna leave. This is not interesting.
Fair.
You walk past the ramp that sparks a little bit as you pass by.
I add that to the mental list.
Okay.
I do appreciate the Firefly feeler. There's always something wrong with the
Yep.
ship.
Always.
Like, even after they go in the ship, Rocco's still just spinning in a circle right now.
Okay. Everything looks good. And we can, whatever you all want to do, we can do the
Yeah,
inside
so
scene and hop
we'll-
back to us.
We'll cut to the interior as
There is sounds of stomping coming down the ladder.
I'm just holding
Yep.
holding the Gamorrean in the air currently.
I march up to all 5'6" of me, stare up at it like, where is he?
What you mean?
Bam! Right between the legs. Where is he?
You not give me much to work with. Where who?
Who hired you?
Where Kubis? Okay, thank you. Can tell now. They sort of like, you're just saying where is he? Like I'm supposed to know who he is. Like,
Context clues. Anyways,
Gamorreans.
it's not an excuse.
Yeah, To a Gamorrean Context is a big book that says how to steal.
But yeah. Let me pull back up my general layout of Nar Shaddaa.
Also, Shawnee, just so that you're aware, I'm looking for whatever the Old Republic version of Cavdan power armor is, wherever we go.
Yeah, so they sort of respond. Kubis normally hang around red light sector, opposite from Duro's sector, usually around exchange offices.
Are you like a regular employee, or was this a job?
Me exchange thug. Me was hired for this.
Where were you going to meet to get paid?
Me on
Back at-
semester thugging abroad.
Back at red light sector, back at exchange offices where all business get done.
So he's going to be there.
So's rest of exchange in red light sector, but yes.
Do I know what the exchange is?
Roll me underground or criminal or whichever.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll roll.
Streetwise?
I think that's the one. Let me check.
Yep,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Or
I think there's an
There's
underworld.
an underworld
like,
intelligence.
yeah, underworld knowledge skills or
Yeah,
Yeah.
underworld
Yeah.
knowledge. That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What difficulty?
2.
Would you like to upgrade? Would you like to spend dark side points to upgrade any of these checks that we're making?
Yeah, I'll spend one. Just for put it on Shavon. Shavon seems like the person who would have the hardest time knowing about
click
the
that on
underworld.
my sheet.
Oh, oops, that's my bad.
Yeah. Am I back
if it's-
in the conversation at this point?
I'm assuming at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You said it was difficulty 2 and an upgrade.
Yeah, upgrade for you because you seem like the
Okay.
person who would know the
Yeah.
least about the exchange.
Yeah.
And again, taking a
Underworld?
point of strain off that threat.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, neither of you really dealt with criminal organizations that much in your particular experience, like the major ones anyway.
Mhm.
But it does make an amount of sense that Lysandra, you know the exchange.
Uh-huh.
The Bumani Exchange Corporation is supposedly a trading company, air quotes. Which is to say that is their cover for one of the largest and most influential Hut crime syndicates in basically the galaxy. They have hands everywhere. If you're doing business in the underworld, you are probably doing business with the exchange at some point. The only
This is
people
fine.
the only people that get larger scale in economic criminality than the Exchange Corporation is Zerka Corporation.
This is fine. This is all perfectly fine. Yeah, this is good.
You're reacting like someone who believes that.
I am good. So
Listen, not in Huttese. Listen,
Yeah.
could you please explain what this exchange is?
it's a hub for just the huts
So it's
and what the huts do.
So you're being hunted by huts?
No. I'm sorry. What was his name again?
Kubis.
Kubis. Kubis is not a hut. Kubis is all right. It's kind of a long story, but Kubis is just somebody who really didn't know how to say no.
Mm.
And now he's got a little bit
no
of
for an answer.
yeah, that, and now apparently has enough power to hire some. Are you got? I just put on his smile all of a sudden, like, "Hi, sorry, what's your name?" To the Gamorrean.
Grog.
Grog, hi. On my sender, I think you already knew that though. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe they just said go get that. But regardless, it's nice to meet you. How's Cubis doing lately?
Kubis run sub gang that work for exchange, occasionally hire exchange for muscle for jobs.
When we say sub gang, how big of a sub gang?
General underground swoop gang typically operate in, he thinks for a second, more than can count on hands.
So more than 3.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, how many fingers do Gamorreans have?
I believe
Gamorreans have like
they
4
have-
on each.
I think they have 3 or 4 fingered hands.
Yeah. Lysandra's just assuming that this one can't count above 3 even with fingers.
Oh no, they do have 5 fingers. Never mind.
Okay.
Because Star Wars, they have to fit costuming in.
You can
Fair.
have 3-fingered hands if the hands are big enough. See?
Yeah, and there are less than 5 fingered. Anyways.
Bless you.
Yeah, but Gamorreans are always just dudes in a suit rather than puppets, so
I mean, so are the turtles.
yeah, fair.
I love
Are
being a
we give us just a moment, wrong? Are we or do we I completely forgot why we're here. Do we have a job? Can we get off planet?
I mean, you just finished a job.
No, yeah, that's me in character because
Yeah.
that's how discombobulated Lysandra is at this moment.
I
hover him into
find
another
one.
room.
I did find one. As we're heading to another room, not
No,
just say
no.
this in front of him.
We're not heading to another
Oh.
room. I just
Oh.
gesture a hand and he floats into another
Got it.
room.
Okay, yeah.
Whoosh. There goes.
That's a fun trick. That's a fun trick. No, I got us a lead on a job for the Republic. There is a resistance cell on Balmora that has been getting more active than the Republic can reasonably maintain ties with, and we need to just tell them to calm it down a tiny bit.
Is GM is Balmora
20,000 credits
is
paid on completion.
GM is Balmora currently under Sith occupation?
Yes, and
Okay.
theoretically was given to the Sith as part of an armistice deal. So it makes sense that the Republic would probably be supporting resistance movements trying to act against them, but don't want them to get too big or the Empire starts getting, antsy about it.
So
Did you tell
we can
them-
just like go then, right?
Oh, yes.
What did you tell them about us
Nothing.
so they don't know that someone that looks like me would be walking towards the resistance group?
No.
So we're gonna get shot at, just so we're all aware.
I figured you could stand outside when we go to talk to them. So as to blend in and be able to tell us if we are in immediate danger from Sith coming to deal with the situation.
Fair.
Thank you.
Lysandra, how much did we get for that job?
That's a really good question. I wrote it down somewhere.
2,500 credits apiece.
That sounds about right. Oh yeah, it's up. I'll go get it. And I go to climb up into the gunnery
seat to go get the
Yeah.
credit stash. Yeah.
Which ironically, I put it there before I ran up there to go shooting. It just seemed like a good place for it.
Yeah. Yeah, the exchange isn't like a Hut specific central organization, but obviously Huts being Huts, they tend to take high positions in the exchange. The exchange is probably the largest criminal organization that works outside the Hut cartels. But yeah, it's like if the mafia was all over the galaxy.
Yep.
There's a few things I would like to see if I can find on planet before we leave. But yeah, we can leave pretty quickly.
Cool. Then also as I'm like sliding down with the cred stick.
Mhm.
Cool. So we can just leave, and that solves that problem perfectly. Awesome.
So you
Sure.
stay
Jesus
here.
Christ. I grab you, then at that point realize looking at the side of your face. I toss the cred stick to
Thank you.
Yep. That's not just yours.
I'm aware.
You. Medbay, now.
Hang on, I floated the Gamorrean into there. Gotta like pull the Gamorrean back out.
Oh yeah. I don't know what to do about that. And I turn around and walk to the med bay.
Did you want to send a message with him? Back.
No. Well,
I mean, send message. Yes, I say, pulling out my lightsaber.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, I'm going to the med bay.
I don't
do it outside so we don't have to clean up.
I don't light it because Zavod said, hold on.
I just wanted to make sure she had a chance to. Yes, go. Do whatever. I'm going to find
motherfucker.
Khan. He's gone, gets freaked out when they're shooting, and I have to find him. I'm gonna go wander off. I will make sure that the money gets kind of distributed to everyone.
Hide your cat, hide your wife. I will take the Gamorrean outside. I will ignite the lightsaber, hold it up while he's still being held by in the air. Hold it up near his face. The next time I see a Gamorrean outside my ship, you'd better be kneeling and asking forgiveness, or you will not keep your head on your shoulders. Am I understood?
That's a little dark side. You're trying to be light side, aren't you?
I'm a Revenite.
Eh.
And also, I got hit for I got hit for a critical injury that sucks, and specifically it affected my charisma score.
Roll me a morality, or I forget how the check for do you gain conflict works in for Jedi.
Yeah, it's morality. It's this is my emotional weakness of judging specifically. Roll conflict is what it is. And let me see how it do. Conflict. Where are the rules on being an asshole?
Probably a World of Darkness book.
Yes, specifically the Giovanni clan book, but that's not what I'm talking about.
That's a weird way to spell Tremere.
I was going to say it's got to be something put out by Black Dog.
Let's be honest. It's literally every Splat book, every core book.
Yeah.
Oh no, I meant literally how to be an asshole.
Oh yes. No, that would be the Freak Legion of Players Guide to Full.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
You just earn a conflict point for this.
Okay,
I will say.
cool. Yeah. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, you earn a conflict point, and at the end of the session, you roll a d10. If you roll under your conflict, you shift away from the morality that you're looking for.
Okay. If you roll above it, you shift towards it. Isn't it? Am I heard that correctly?
If it rolls above the character conflict, you increase your morality equal to the difference. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll
So-
gain. You'll
so
gain.
I-
I'll say you'll gain 3 conflict for this.
So I want to be an asshole occasionally, so I can become a better person.
And yeah, I mean, you only change your morality when your stances are challenged.
Yep. So yeah, I would like to intimidate this one. Coercion, I guess, would be the.
Yeah, it's diff 1. He doesn't have a high willpower.
I do. 1 success, 2 advantage.
Yeah, no, he babbles something in Gamorrean that's too quick and garbled for even you to understand. But you get the sense that he's agreeing.
I let him go. I stop holding him in the air with the force, but I don't turn off the lightsaber.
He turns and runs.
I wait until he's out of view before I power it down, and then I will head to the med bay at taking off the broken face mask. There's bits of tech still stuck in the cheek from where the face mask got smashed.
Yep.
As you return to the med bay, and
I'm back into all business mode at this point.
The camera pans over to where Ymir and Rocco are having a private conversation. But with all of that, that's where we're gonna take our break.
Those of you that are watching, when we take our break, you take your break. So stand up, stretch your legs, move around, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. And we're back. A dinosaur
A
story.
dinosaur story.
Welcome back, everybody. So, as Logair steps into the med bay to get his critical injury looked at, the camera pans over to Nibnir and Rocco.
So as soon as Shevad is inside, Nib says, all right, that's good. That's good. You look okay. What do you what do you remember? I mean, just
We
like
got
what
to
have the
the
last couple of minutes been like?
we got to the ship to help Lysandra,
Yeah.
and there were oh my gosh, what were they? Gamorreans?
Gamorreans.
Gamorreans.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. My mind blanked. There were Gamorreans, and
Yeah.
we were gonna have to fight them.
Yeah.
And everything went blank.
Okay. All right. So that's all right. That's and then we did we started fighting.
What?
You don't remember that part?
No, what
That's
did I do?
you started fighting. You did a real good job. But I kind of figured something was wrong cuz you wasn't saying pew pew. And some of your warning lights were going off, and I'll describe specifically which lights were lighting up in case that
Yeah.
helps. And at one point you said, and I'll repeat whatever the binary response was.
Yeah, you gave an affirmative to an order that was not given by anybody. Yeah.
I'll do my best to repeat it exactly.
Oh yeah, the binary response on several like large number of targets, only one master not present in actual environment as far as you were able to read.
Which of course re-triggers the programming, and then you die.
Yes. Now Nib is dead.
It was a good run. There's it kind of seemed like that one time from before. You know, right after we met up the first time. Are you feeling okay now?
I feel fine.
But it's just
Did I hurt anyone?
just the Gamorreans, but they were real bad guys.
Do you think it's time we tell the rest of the crew about this?
Do you want to?
I feel like it may be useful information for them to have.
I kind of feel like maybe we should tell them after we leave. You know, when we're underway, so we got a lot of time. It's going to be nice and calm. We don't risk anybody else running into us, and you know, they can't tell us we can't come.
That sounds logical.
Okay. I think is it reasonable that Nib would have a theory about the overwritten memory, or is that metagaming just based on what I heard out of character?
You know how droids operate. Roll me just a computer's check.
Okay.
Difficulty 2. It's not hard.
Okay. Do I get the boost?
Yes,
this is
add your
droid related.
boost, yeah.
Okay. Okay. No offense to the person who made them, because it's a complicated system, but I do not like these character sheets. All right. 2 success, 2 advantage.
Yeah. What would you like to spend those advantages on?
I would like to preemptively use them to cancel out any strain or stress that Rocco might hear upon or feel upon hearing this. Is that reasonable?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Reduce the impact for Rocco. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't say for sure, I don't want to, I don't want to get in there and poke around unless we're in a good spot, and that's what you want to do. But I, I have a feeling that maybe when you're digging up these old things that ain't getting scrubbed out, um, I think that's firing up and taking over your ability to write memory because it's effectively being overwritten by these embedded memories. And so you're not going to remember either what they are or what's happening while they're going on. I'm wondering if maybe, I mean, ideally, we don't trigger them at all again, but I'm wondering maybe if next time, maybe I can find a way to record it and then show you what happens currently. Maybe that might happen. Or this is a little bit more invasive, but maybe we could find a way. Um, I could rig up a data pad that would offload any memories that are uploaded to you. And just, if it's normal things, it'd just be a standard, like a duplicate of your regular backup. But if this happens again, maybe we could have a data spike in there to catch anything when it's off streaming. And just bear in mind, I'm an English major who knows nothing about computers in real life, trying to do techno jargon. So
I'm okay with you doing whatever you need to.
okay.
I would very much like to retrieve the memories.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll do that. Like a fishing net, just trying to catch whatever big thing swims upstream. Says one character who's probably never seen an actual fish to another.
Did the others notice anything?
I think Shavod maybe clocked that something was off, but don't worry, I think I covered for it real good.
Yes, you are wonderful at that.
Yeah.
As
See?
I said, we should tell them.
Okay. Just when we're underway.
I agree, but I do think it also depends on when we leave. If we remain here for the next week or so, then we should go ahead and tell them.
He Yib gestures with his head towards the smoking crater in the docking bay. I got a feeling that everybody's probably going to be real itchy to get out of here sooner rather than later.
All right. But
Want to go check in?
yes.
Okay.
It may be important to tell them before our next fight, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Rocco will go with Nips.
Okay. We'll go up. I'm gonna see if I can fix up the ramp here. You want to stick around, or you want to go and see what everybody's doing?
I'll stay with you.
Okay. Then I'll head over. I guess we have to go inside. I'll grab my tools from inside and then try to fix the ramp.
Roll me a mechanics test. Meanwhile, while you guys are fixing that up, the camera pans back over to the medical bay.
Yep.
Where Lysandra is currently unpacking tools and preparing to work on that critical injury.
Other fixing is happening. Maybe next time you don't get hit in the face, that would be great.
That was the objective, yes.
Come here. Let me take a look. For medical supplies, I'm pretty sure I just have stim packs currently.
Oh God.
Maybe we
That's
should use some of our money to replenish our med bay.
Yeah, because it got ejected at one point.
Oh.
It's fine. I also have. Oh no, that's not true. I have a physician's kit.
You do have a physician's kit, so you
and
get
actual med aid patches.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah. So, you got. So you can make a medicine check with an automatic advantage and a boost die added.
And a boost die.
The difficulty of the injury is 3 to
Okay.
heal the critical injury, and you can make 1 attempt to heal a critical injury per week.
Boost die and a +1, which is just
An advantage. It'll help you if it
Yeah, an
becomes relevant.
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Skills. 1A.
Nice.
Yeah.
2 successes. That's
Yep.
enough. That's enough to heal the critical injury.
Yep. So I'm. Thank you, by the way.
For what?
For you know the rushing out there to help with that situation. I know you do it anyways, but I appreciate it.
You're welcome. The look on his face, he genuinely had no idea what you were thanking him for.
Yeah, yeah. Just also, I'm sorry I kind of shot at you in your vicinity.
Not the first time, probably won't be the last time.
Yeah, but usually it's not with ship blasts.
That fair, that could have gone incredibly badly.
It's fine. I'm a good shot.
He doesn't make a reaction in that way that you don't make a reaction when you're ignoring a statement somebody made.
He is a good shot with a pistol, just less with gun. Good adjacent shot.
Good asterisk shot.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking we get the hell off the planet as soon as possible and then problem solved.
Problem delayed.
How many times are we going to need to go back to Narshada? It's fine.
It's only the trade, it's only a central trade hub of the Outer Rim.
Give me my delusion right now, Commander.
Let me go pick up some parts. He says, holding up. He is apparently very good at ignoring pain, given that while you are digging in his cheek to pull out bits of metal, he's just completely ignoring it. Sith trading. He holds up his lightsaber and just sort of gestures with the broken side emitters that would make it a crossguard saber if they were working. I really need to get this fixed.
Yeah. Do your thing.
But once I get the parts, we can take off.
Okay.
And once you finish getting that part of my mask out of my face.
Yep.
He holds up the damaged face mask. It's kind of more intimidating this way, though. Just far less functional.
Yeah, I'd rather you have functional. No offense.
Yeah, gas masks don't work if they don't work.
Exactly.
Not to fix
I feel like that sentence was going somewhere better than that.
It wasn't. He's a warrior, not a guardian, not a counselor or consular.
Fair.
The lack of you changes the pronunciation. But yeah. So who is this guy that sent them after you?
It's a long story. It's from before. Actually, it's not that long of a story. It's just some fucking loser who apparently grew to be a little bit less of a loser.
Why?
I don't know. I just have look. Sometimes
is it obsessed with you because of? Sorry.
Yeah.
What's the name of the species again?
Zeltron.
Is he obsessed with you because Zeltron, or obsessed with you because something else?
I don't know. I didn't psychoanalyze him, but probably.
Wait, you didn't?
I mean, I'm a charming person. Could be other reasons. But yeah, it's probably the pheromones. It usually is.
Well, at least we're not going to a conflict planet in order to talk down a rebellious cell of Republic sympathizers.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Why do
It's going to be all good.
Why do we keep saying that?
Because the more you say it, the more likely it is to be true. That's how that works, right?
No, not at all. Are you done?
Yes, I'm done. Chunk.
Put the
Something about putting stuff out into the universe, and I don't know. That's your area of expertise.
Yeah, no, the universe has its own expectations. We just sort of have to ride the wave.
I don't like that answer, so I'm just going to say good luck with getting your stuff.
Stand up and head out with a new scar and some new credits. Do you want me to get anything while I'm out?
Nope, I am good. I'm just going to be staying here. Definitely not leaving the ship.
If you do, at least find a good alleyway so that we can deal with them single file on your way back.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll head out to pick up the supplies that I need to repair to upgrade my lightsaber.
All right, yeah, you can make your way out. It's relatively easy to find. You know what parts you're looking for, and they tend to be considered like largely kind of junk scale for most people.
Yeah, because Force users for some reason just can pick up a handful of random garbage and make a deadly weapon out of them.
I mean, they're the kinds of stuff that goes into like your basic like blasters, beam cutters, all that kind of stuff, but it's a very particular combination that makes it more dangerous. So
let's see. I'm trying to Shine, do you remember where there's a somewhere in one of the books there is a lightsaber attachment that lets you attach two lightsabers together?
yeah, and I forget which book it's in. I'm sorry.
I'll have to find it. I'm trying to figure out how much that costs.
Yeah, it's the join, so you can put your two lightsabers together to form a double saber. Yeah.
Because what I want to do is get my primary saber, crossguard saber with an extended hilt, and then get a lightsaber Shoto, and then link those two together. So I've got my crossguard saber with spiked pommel. Anyways, yeah. On his way out, he'll just to the ship wide. I'm gonna go. I'm stepping out to grab some parts, and then we're taking off afterwards. We're heading towards Balmora next, if I remember the planet that Mara said correctly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. At which you pass by Nibnur, who is having a fun time. You got no successes, but what are those advantages going for us?
Could it be that I know the part that I need to replace it?
We'll say yes.
Okay.
If you can acquire the necessary parts, you can fix the issue with only an expenditure of credits.
As he walks past, he'll go, Nib, make sure that thing closes by the time I get back.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because what it's missing is this particular type of U-bend. Now, as you see, the Gamorrean cracked it, and we're going to need a new 5mm piece.
You forget that you were in my line of sight when you shot the ship, Nib.
I didn't shoot the ship. I shot the Gamorrean. The Gamorrean's the one who broke the door. It's that armor they wear. It's all the resonance to it. It's all fucked up.
Are you going to come with me to find the part?
I mean, probably. Let me get Rocco, see if they want to come. Unless you just want to pick it out. But I mean, I'm better just given everything that's been going on here. I mean, not that you can't look after yourself, but I mean, there's obviously some shitheads out there.
My mechanical expertise is on the micro scale. Yours is on the macro, so I'll trust your eye to find the part.
Yeah, fair. All right, let me go check with Rocco. And I'll go and see if Rocco wants to come with us.
Which is Logera for don't ask a weaponsmith to fix a ship.
Fair.
Yes, Rocco will go with you.
Yep. So yeah,
This-
you guys.
I love this because it has set the stage for a scene in the future where Logera is helping me fix a ship, and I can be, all right, give me the spanner. No, not that one. Not that one either. Nope, not that one.
Did we just lose somebody, or did the cameras just rearrange themselves?
The cameras just rearranged themselves for some reason.
Yeah, that was weird.
We didn't literally didn't lose anybody, but everything
Nope.
shifted.
That's bizarre.
Did the cameras rearrange on the stream as well because of that?
Someone raised their hand. Damn it, Craig!
Is that
there
a
we go.
short?
It
Is that a
fixed.
shortcut?
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you
know how
hold
I did that.
if you hold your hand up, Zoom will recognize it as having you having
for
your hand
fuck's
raised.
sake!
Yeah, it's
How do I turn that off? You know what? Tell me after stream.
Yeah.
That was funny. Okay. Everything went back to normal, so I'm
Yep,
assuming
we're good.
the cameras are back in the right position.
Yep, they are.
Oh, I turned off recognize hand gestures.
There
Okay,
you
we
go.
should be good.
Yeah.
Just you thumbs up and it does it again.
I want
I'm
I want it to recognize this with recognize hand gestures.
I'm not gonna lie. I did that kind of on purpose just to see if it would still happen. That was my quality assurance.
Yeah.
So yeah, the three of you head out to go buy parts. Do you guys want to do a scene of that, or
I don't think so.
I don't need to.
I don't need to either.
all right? So you all head out. Just roll me a quick. I feel like there's a skill that covers bartering in this game.
I have exactly
it'd
enough
be
credits.
streetwise probably.
I have exactly enough credits to get two of the to get the hilt and two of the modifications I want for it.
Roll me either streetwise or charm, Yibnir, for how much it's going to cost to get the part that you need to fix the ship.
Okay.
Can I assist him with that?
Sure. Gain a boost die.
By being
it's gonna be
by
Diff
being a
2.
looming promise of threat behind this fairly inobtrusive what species is Nibjar again?
Celestin.
Celestin. Yeah. I'll do. They're the same. Neither is great. All advantage.
No successes, but all advantage. So not the worst in the world. But not super high. We'll say 500 credits.
I don't have that on me.
Oh,
I believe the credits have been distributed.
Yeah, I distributed.
Okay.
So everyone has 2,500.
All right, I missed that then. All right. All right. Can I also, while we're here, pick up materials for a data spike?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Those will be at market price because you're not looking for anything specific. You just need data spike materials.
Would it be at half because of my my droid mechanic thing?
Yeah, if you got the gearhead thing that makes it cheaper, then yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think Sen has the thing that helps with weapon stuff. I have the one that helps with droid stuff.
Mine helps with modification, attaching modifications.
Okay,
yeah. I would say with yours, yes, yours would make a data spike for modifying a droid cheaper. Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I'll pick that up as well. So I'll go up, pick out the L bend, and kind of look and say, so everybody's putting in 100 credit for this, right?
Everyone that shot the ship.
Look, I mean, we're not leaving unless the ramp closes. It's everybody's ship. Or I'll put down the 5, and it's my ship. Is it my ship? I'm trying to remember. I think it actually is Nibs on the paperwork, right?
Yeah, on the paperwork, it is your ship already.
All right.
So he just goes, "You're right. It is your ship."
All right. So he'll go ahead, pay the 500 plus the data spike. I'll look that up, and just sort of makes a note in his data pad that it's like to be deducted from shared funds going forward.
Also, because I'm spending exactly all the credits that I have for what I got.
Yeah, fair.
Hmm.
While we are shopping, and maybe if we can just kind of bookmark this and we can say we did it in retrospect. Holly, do you know offhand if there are any modifications that you want to make to Rocco? Or do you want to like look into that between now and next time we play and let me know and we can say we bought him?
Yeah, I'm not sure, and I would have to look at options.
Okay. All right. Shawnee, is that
Yeah,
okay?
we can mark that down.
Okay.
Also, you might be able to find more stuff on Balmora, considering it's a manufacturing planet.
Ooh.
Sure. I just always like to have a little project for when we're in hyperspace.
Yeah.
Acquire materials.
Yeah.
Exit
Are there-
planet.
Yeah. Are there any conversations, scenes, or activities that need to be accomplished before you hit the gas and get off this planet?
Bookmark that Shavad is gonna have a conversation with Mila. What's that name?
Mila Huris, yeah.
Yeah.
The Jedi, yeah.
But
Chronicler.
no. I don't think so.
All right. With that said, would someone like to give me the astrogation to make your way to Balmora?
Not me.
I think that's our
I believe we have an astrogator.
I will assist.
I don't have astrogation if you're talking
I think we
about
had this conversation before.
I think
I
what we
have
did
piloting.
I have 3 dice in it.
I have 4 with one
Yeah,
one
no,
specialty.
Nimnur is
so-
our astrogator.
Yeah. I think what we did is I got a boost from Rocco.
Yes, you got a boost from Rocco, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Because technically speaking, an astromech and an astrogation droid are 2 different things. The astromech is there for fixing the ship, not necessarily directing it.
Correct.
Standard difficulty.
Yeah, standard difficulty.
All right. I would like to use a light side on this then, if nobody objects.
Go ahead.
All right.
Sometimes they can overlap, but not by default.
Oh!
Well, you don't have any advantages to spend, but
I know. I know. That's the thing. I feel like I feel like that's for those who can't see it, that's 6 successes. But I feel like in this system, that's functionally the same as 1 success, right? With no advantage to really spend or upgrade.
in this particular instance, kind of. But I will say you can now claim to have made the equivalent of the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs.
Excellent. Okay.
Only going to Balmora instead of going around Kessel.
All right. So yeah. All right. I gotta say, I got us a path. Ready to head out when everybody else is.
Absolutely.
Who's our pilot?
I
I think
am.
it's. What's that?
I am.
Yeah. I think I'm in the co-pilot seat.
All right, Rocco, take us out.
Do I need to roll for this?
Just roll me piloting. Yeah,
Can I co-pilot to assist?
absolutely.
Okay.
Especially because the ship is still kind of in an awkward position.
Yeah. I do get a boost from being a Celestin.
I sit down.
Do I have any upgrade? I'm sorry.
No. I sit down at the workbench in the engineering bay so that I can patch something if it falls off, and also work on my lightsaber.
Yep. Yeah. So you'll roll piloting. In this case, it'll be space. But yeah, because you're taking out.
And it's oh shit.
It's fine.
It's the same skill. I just clicked the wrong one.
Yeah.
That would allow me as co-pilot to downgrade the difficulty one.
Yeah. So go ahead. You'll be rolling at difficulty 2, but you're gonna put in a downgrade instead of an upgrade.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah. The ship takes off cleanly. Do you want to spend those advantages on anything in particular?
Not particularly.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, so ship takes off clean. You make your way out of Nar Shaddaa, and very shortly are jettisoning the ship out of real space and into hyperspace. As the ship begins to make its way across the hyperspace lanes from Nar Shaddaa to Balmorra, which is in the same solar system as the planet Kuwait. Balmorra being known as a weapons manufacturing planet, Kuwait being known for its shipyards. They go hand in hand.
That's going to take us. How long is that going to take us to travel there?
That's a good question.
Because first we go to Tordaria. Travel through Manan.
And our hyperdrive is class 2.
I forget how hyperdrives measure distance and time. It's like number of jumps, isn't it?
Yes. It's a number of jumps based on the class of the hyperdrive. Hang on.
I think the class, unfortunately, just like multiplies the time by that many.
Starship profiles. Interstellar travel. Hyperspace travel.
Worst part of remembering how the system works is having to remember where everything is.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the one thing about it.
All hyperspace routes have an average duration measured in hours or days based on the time required for a ship equipped with a Class 1 hyperdrive to make a trip under ideal conditions. So if it's within a sector, a few hours, 10 to 24 hours, within a region, 10 to 72 hours, between regions, 3 days to 1 week, and across the galaxy, 1 to 3 weeks. We are going multiple regions
from Nar Shaddaa to
we're going
the outer edge of the core. So you're going.
We're going across the galaxy.
Yeah.
So 1 to 3 weeks.
So doubled because we're class 2.
Yeah.
Long trip.
It'll take you about 2 weeks to get from Nar Shaddaa to Balmorra.
Okay.
What page is that on? So I can keep that in mind.
Yeah, and yes, yeah. The class is the class number is a multiplier. So if it's class 1, it's this long. If it's class 2, it's twice that. If it's class 3, it's thrice that.
Higher your class, the worse the hyperdrive is.
Yeah, and that is on page 253 or 256 of the core rules of Force Destiny. I don't know what page it is on Edge of the Empire, but
that'll be enough for me to find it and take a snip of it for later. Yeah.
With that in mind, I would have purchased the upholstery and various things to make my rooms comfortable. My room.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll take over another one. I have one right now.
Whose room are you going to take over?
I don't know. I'm debating that. I'm strategizing.
Who will I be? Whose room will I be able to take over with the least amount of effort?
Yeah.
To be fair, you got like 3 sets of bunks in the Gatrock. Like,
I know.
It's not really individualized rooms. This isn't really a cruise liner.
Listen. If I, am persuasive enough to convince some people to just give me my space that I deserve, then it might happen.
So yeah,
Keep my
I'm
PDF on that so I can make handouts of
I
those later.
am gonna make the roll for modifying my weapon. Question? Where does anyone know where the rules for upgrading attachments with additional modifications are? Because a lot of attachments have additional modifications you can get, but I don't know if it's part of the initial roll or if it's something you do separately.
I believe at least part of it is in the book that has I believe it's in the warrior book.
I think it's in the core book because
Yeah, because there's things that everybody can do. It's not just one specific.
Yeah, it's I think it's in the part like the parts on gear where it explains adding modules, and then there is a thing where you can upgrade. I think it's been a while since I've done it. I think unfortunately it may depend on the role, and you have to spend advantage on it. But
Most attachments have a series of mods. Additional modifications that skill mechanic can make to attachment. These listed under modification options. All the modification options are potential mods for gear. Some represent dedication. To install a mod, user selects an uninstalled modification option for attachments available list. Then spend 100 credits on components and supplies. Make sure you have a toolkit. Spend a couple hours on a workbench and make a hard mechanics check. Okay, so it's actually so you install the attachment installation doesn't require a roll. Modifying the attachments requires a roll. That's what it is. So I can't fuck up changing my lightsaber. I can only fuck up when I try to make it better.
Yeah.
Which is fine because I don't have the credits. I don't have the credits to make it better yet, anyways.
So yeah, I believe a conversation was intended to be had once you guys were underway.
Yep.
Yep.
Do we? The question is, it is out, on a meta level. It's 10:50. Do we want to start that, or do we want to kick that off next time?
We may want to it depends. You may want to close on that, or you may want to open on that.
Sounds like it might be a fun thing to close on.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be like super long. So.
Yeah, why would anyone object? It'll be fine.
Everyone will be cool. Yeah. Rocco, who I keep wanting to call Nibs, will find Nibs, or we'll bring it up once we're in space and say, yeah, I think it's time to gather everyone.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. I'll
I need your help explaining it because I've never seen myself when this is happening.
Yeah, for sure. Do you want to start, and I can jump in when we get to that part?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get everybody to the lounge port. And I'll go over and hit one of the intership comms and say, hey, if this is a good time for everybody, could we get everybody to the lounge port? Rocco's got a little bit of something to share.
Head over.
Mm-hmm.
Functionally speaking, is it can everybody understand Rocco? Like, does everybody speak binary,
Yes.
or does okay? All right.
Yeah. Or understand, not necessarily speak, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Understanding binary is a good skill for people who travel a lot and work with droids a lot to have.
Sure. I just wanted to figure out if it was the kind of thing where it's in fiction, somebody's translating, or if everybody's just listening to the binary.
I mean, at least have a data, like a comm pad. I feel like you can set that up to like auto translate.
Like subtitles appear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's what Shayvat is doing.
Shayvat's like, what is that droid saying? Hang on, let me pull up my data pad so I can get subtitles.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Shawnee, something for you to think about. I'll remind you about it after the stream. But what kind of lightsaber crystal do I have? We never determined that.
I
mean, I'm assuming it's a basic kyber crystal, unless you spend the credits on something better.
Cool.
Yeah. Shayvat's gonna make her way over there. She is in a robe, like a fluffy bathrobe, holding her cat.
Fantastic. All right.
Logair just has. He's putting the finishing touches on his lightsaber, so it's floating next to him as pieces are screwing into place automatically and attaching. It is now longer. Like the hilt is now longer than it was previously, and the formerly damaged crossguard emitters are no longer damaged.
When everybody's there, Nib just says quietly, "Go ahead, sweetie."
Turn. You're speaking away from the mic.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
I have relevant information that concerns everyone now that we're working together. There is something wrong with my programming. And sometimes I get triggered during a battle or a tense situation. I'm not exactly sure what happens, except everything goes blank for me. Nibs, you've witnessed it twice now.
Yeah. You okay if I fill in
Go ahead.
everybody? Okay. So from what I can tell from a technical perspective, it seems like there are some older memories from that probably should have been scrubbed in a memory wipe, but for whatever reason they're still there. And these situations can trigger them and they come up, and it seems like there is a data flood that comes over and will overwhelm Rocco's ability to record current data and instead will replay older data. What that seems like it means from a functional perspective is that Rocco doesn't remember anything that's happening, like when we squared off against those Gamorrean goons. And it seems like they're thinking back on something else. So I did manage to scrub or to catch a little bit of the data from that one time, and it looked like they were seeing instead of what was actually going on, some a different sort of situation. Looks like maybe some people that weren't there. So if it happens again, it seems like it's probably better to be, behind cover or maybe not in front of Rocco so much. The good news is, interrupting the ongoing power supply briefly does seem to fix the situation, force a manual reboot. And I have also been working on. You okay if I share about the data spike?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, I have been working on a on a data scraper so that we might be able to glean a little bit more of these, and if I can get the information in a sufficiently stable format, we might even be able to reconstitute it into images and be able to see some of these images. But again, just every bit of equipment's got some quirks, right? So and people even more so, right? Like which of us doesn't have some funny stuff going on time to time? So not a big deal, but Rocco just thought everybody should know. So anyway, I'm gonna get something to drink. Does anybody?
Oh
want...
no. The fact that the hot water in my showers is on the fritz again. I don't know what's up with that, but it's happening again, and I
wasn't going to get a
looked
drink
at.
from your shower. Oh, no, I see what you're saying.
But also, on top of that, on top of the myriad of small little issues that have popped up, like the ramp and the landing gear and just sort of whatever might come next, your droid is on the fritz and might start shooting us because it's seeing ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, everything's got character. Beats being bored, right?
I have no control over my actions when this
Not
occurs.
helping, sweetie. It
I'm
whistled
being
in
No,
binary.
Rocco, I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming you. Points at.
I mean, look,
You misrepresented the assets you were bringing to this group partnership.
They do that a lot.
I'm understanding that now.
Now, to be fair, the
No, I think that was
leatherback
pretty
wasn't
fair.
the leatherback wasn't functional at all. So the fact that it is movable, the fact that we've got a mostly vacuum proof seal, these are all
Mostly.
no vacuum proof seal, vacuum proof seal. These are all positives.
Hey.
So
Just real quick, there's can you tell us all of your secrets?
No.
Then we're even, I think, there. Can you promise that none of your secrets are going to come back and potentially harm any of us?
I
Can you
do
promise
not
not
have
to?
any current issues that will impact any of you.
Can you promise?
I
Not
don't believe
to-
that.
Can you promise that none of the things you aren't able to tell us are going to result in us being placed into disfavorable positions that we could have otherwise avoided had we known the information you're withholding?
I didn't quite follow the train of that thought.
Basically, because we
Fine,
don't
we're
know
all
things that you don't that you
on
do
this
know.
ship together.
Yeah.
Takes a
Because
deep breath
I know
in,
for
pats the cat.
I know for sure I have things in my past, things that I probably I can't even think about right now, things that I'm probably not even aware of because I've forgotten about that are going to come back and bite us at some point. Commander, 1,000% has many. We all do.
Yeah, I've
Yes,
definitely.
he's a pile of angst and
Mine will
sharp
not.
pointy bits.
Mine will not bite. Mine will shoot.
Yep.
I mean,
That is fair.
I'm
I'm
not,
just saying,
I'm not particularly angsty myself, but the people that like to shoot at me are.
yes. I'm just saying, it sounds like you've got something PTSD-ish.
I do not know because I do not know my past.
Would Rocco, with your permission, because I've known a number of people with my training that like to customize their droids. Would it be all right for me to take a look at some of your circuitry?
Yes.
I'm gonna Shani, I'm gonna go over and just like try down and take a look. I'm not trying to identify necessarily like what all has been done to customize Rocco. What I want to know is if I recognize any tech or specific like types of modifications that might be in Rocco that would lead me to hazard a guess as to their previous owner. Or
Roll
at least the previous owner's faction.
Yeah.
Nib's demeanor during this is like helicopter stage parent at the doctor.
Roll me mechanics diff 3.
Because
This
Sith
is-
like to make unique modifications to weird droids, like making protocol droids assassins.
Yeah, it's a strange thing. But it's also really difficult to tell all those details just by looking at their handiwork.
Yeah,
though,
I
so.
know. That's why I'm diff 3. Am I getting any assistance from Rocco's willingness to let me look?
Rocco being willing has no bearing on what their insides look like.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how actually helpful it is, but Nib is there like, no, don't, nope, not like that. Nope, that's too hard. Nope, other way. Nope. But
Nibs, I
is
am fine.
trying to help, but in a very irritating way.
Roll me a mechanics check just to see how helpful you are.
Fair. Boost because it's boost.
Yeah, get a boost.
And then a difficulty, just 2.
2 for your help, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's enough to downgrade it and provide a couple of boost die if you
Would
want.
you like to spin those
Yeah.
advantage to add boost die?
Yeah. That's the whole point. So downgraded and what's that? If you're passing it on to a specific person, what does that get me? Two boost
yeah.
dice? Yeah.
Yes, that'll be a downgrade and 2 boost dice.
I'm going to make this an ebb and flow roll just on the off chance that I heal some of my own strain.
Mhm.
So 2 boost die and downgrade. Downgrade the difficulty?
Yeah, downgrade
Yeah.
the difficulty by 1.
Mechanics check, you said?
Yes.
And hang on, does any of my features do anything here? Would my gearhead feature have
What
any?
does your head do for you?
It removes a black die per rank of gearhead from mechanics checks, and it halves the credit cost to add mods.
I'll say not in this case. Actually, I'll say not in this case.
Okay.
It might in the future relating
right.
to this, but
Cool.
not at the moment.
Yeah, because I figure what I'm looking at mechanically is probably looking at mods, but
Yeah.
I will remove 1 stress for myself, and that's 4 successes and a threat.
What's that threat going towards?
Maybe I distinctly recognize. I think not only do I distinctly recognize some of the handiwork inside Roko, whoever did it probably belonged to the oh god, what's the name of the Sith intelligence network?
SIS.
Yeah, like the if not at the time, at some point in their life was associated with the SIS.
And
Oh no, sorry, that's the Republic. Oh god, what is
Okay,
the
hang on.
what is the Sith intelligence agency? It's literally a Sith intelligence. Yeah.
I was going to say, if that doesn't work, I'll take the stress.
Yeah, it's literally just Sith intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you learn a few things with that many successes. There are 3 distinct signatures of technology inside of Rocco's chassis that are the weird thing is they all look like they came from the same hand. Like 3 different styles of things that you normally see from different groups, all done by the same person.
So a multi-talented individual.
Those 3 groups are Sith intelligence, Mandalorians, and Force users. The Force users being the ability to manipulate fine objects with the Force is very important for some of the very, very tight modifications that can be done to a droid.
You were Darth Revan's droid.
The Mandalorian and Sith intelligence is a little bit more weird. Sith intelligence, a lot of very carefully coded and carefully worked cipher work. Mandalorian work, a lot of very fine materials and very, very, very well trained expertise on the hardware side.
So he definitely takes a few minutes, and he, as much as Nib is like making noises, he seems like he's ignoring Nib, although he is taking note of any time Nib vocalizes something useful. And after a bit of, he doesn't really seem like he's doing much other than just looking. Well, I can tell you that whoever made these modifications to you has a lot of extensive experience working with Mandalorians and the Sith Empire. And they were a Force user, most likely.
Thank you. That is relevant information.
And with that little bit of information about Rocco's past being given, that's where we're going to end for the week.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.